There you go. Hello, people of the interwebs. Today's the day that I drive Mr. Dose. I'm taking him to go get aligned. If you're new to my channel and you want to get caught up on what a Mr. Dose is, up above is the last video where I finished up doing a complete suspension overhaul on this car, replacing everything and doing a bump steer and roll center correction kit at the same time. Tight quarters. Very tight. How the hell am I gonna get in this thing? Ouch. Okay. Oh, come on. This thing is dangerously low on fuel. Hopefully I can get to a gas station. I was running this thing low on fuel because I need to drop the fuel tank on it and fix the heater core lines back there. Oh well. I gotta put some gas in it. For this just being an eyeballed alignment, it's not bad. It's not tracking anywhere all over the place. My steering wheel is pointed over at the passenger side mirror though. I definitely need to replace my weather stripping around the windows. It leaks on my seat when I wash the car and you can hear the wind blowing through it right now. He's got the car up on the alignment rack right now, and just looking from the rear, I rubbed a little bit on the passenger side from my eyeball alignment, but he got it corrected now. The toe was way off on the right side, and the camber was off too. But yeah, these new rear tie rods match perfectly with the lower control arms. Everything is nice and level. So here you go. Here is before. You can see the right rear was cambered out. That's why it rubbed, and the toe was way off. But yeah, and now everything is squared away. It's good to go. Definitely have to say these struts are a huge improvement over what I had on here before. Way softer over bumps. A little too soft though in the rear, because if I hit a hard enough dip, it'll rub in the back. So I'm gonna click it a couple clicks stiffer in the rear on the little adjustment knobs. The front, I think I'll leave it where it's at for now. But yeah, so far so good. This is a knob. Hi, it's a few days later in my life, and I went back to my garage to get some knobs. I need to make some adjustos on the MR2. These Coney yellow struts are adjustable dampening. You see right here that little yellow thingamabobber. This goes on here, and what I need to do is count the rotations clockwise because it's fully on the softest setting right now. And then do some math, approximately half of whatever this number is. That will be 50% stiff or soft, depending on how you like it. One. Two. Oh, okay. It's 2.5 turns. I was thinking it was gonna be like 10 or 15 turns. It's only 2.5. The reason why I think it needs to go stiffer is because before, this car never rubbed whatsoever, and I have not changed ride height. It's still the same spring that was on this car before. So it's actually rubbing now when I hit a hard enough of a bump, and when I hit hard enough a bump, the car kind of like shakes and shimmies around a little bit. The best way to describe this is it rides like an old Ford Crown Victoria or like a Lincoln Town car. Like you hit a bump and it's just like riding a wave. That's how it felt like. So 1 1/4. Can I get this under here? Damn. That sucks. I can't do the rear ones with the side blade panel installed. The rears are only like 1.333333 turns. So that means I need to do them. We'll go a little more than half. How's that? A little more than half. I just took it for a quick drive. I didn't film any of it just because I knew instantly when I got like 30 feet from my house, it was still gonna rub because there's a really big dip that I hit. You can see right here, it's literally just like a millimeter on the edge of the lip that's rubbing, and that's on pretty harsh bumps. So I have two options. A, I can stiffen the rear to the fullest setting, or B, I can pull the rear wheel spacers off. I wish I didn't have wheel spacers to begin with, but budget constraints restricted me to buying the wheels I bought. So I gotta work with what I got. Take out the 5mm spacer didn't really change the look of the car. It still looks nice and flush. The tip is just tucked in a little bit because I have a little over a degree of negative camber in the rear. I never needed those to begin with, and the extended studs I have are still perfect. The lug nut goes all the way down, so. Get it, Dose? Dude, this thing rips just at stock boost level. So much better. There's no more rub. No more bounce in the front. Oh my god, dude. This is insane how much of a difference it made. I cannot believe this. It's like a brand new car. It's so stiff in the front end now. The steering is so much better. Before it was like shaky and wobbly all over. It made such a difference turning it up halfway in the front. So next day, you guys probably are wondering what the hell I'm doing here with this art project that I just set up. But this is something that's been bothering me for a while. Ever since I bought the MR2, the black trim down here by the pinch weld looks like absolute garbage on this car, especially over there. It was all bent up and I straightened it out now. And yeah, I want to give it a good coating of trim black. Since I live in a climate where rust and corrosion is an absolute non-possibility here, it just does not happen, I grabbed some of this Duplicolor stuff, trim black, and I've used it in the past. It actually works really good for this type of stuff. It's not sponsored, FYI, it's just, it works good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray it in this garage and hopefully I don't get high. I would do this outside, but it's kind of windy out today and I don't feel like painting every single car outside within a 2-block radius. So I'm gonna be respectful to my neighbors and paint it in my garage. I'm gonna prep it with a little bit of wax and grease remover first, just get all the crud off. Mr. Dose, I am your mother. This stuff dries in a mattified finish, so I don't really have to worry about getting like streakiness from doing short strokes with it. So it's pretty easy to work with. You can't screw it up. Plus it's the rocker panel. It's not like it's a main focal point. The next day. I haven't done one of these rolling entries in a hot minute. I got one more thing to install on the car in this video. It's a multi-video. I'm multitasking in this video. Ta-da! 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 By the way, it looks better down there, doesn't it? I think. Yeah? It's not really that noticeable, but it was bugging the hell out of me. Anyway, let's go back to work. You have no idea how excited I am to fix this. So tired of this thing leaking on me. Every single time I get the car wet, it pees all over my seat. Underneath here, oh yeah, look at that. That is, here. Whoop. You can see right here why this thing is peeing all over the seat of the car when I wash it. That's all brittle and dry and missing parts of rubber right there. Same over here. How you take this apart though is beyond me. So that's what locks it in place. And right here is the screw. Same thing on the other side, another screw. Ugh, mosquito! I was thinking about making a video and putting it up on YouTube called Building an MR2 in 2.5 years. You guys watched the live stream yesterday? I said I did that live stream so I'd have more time to do a little bit more on this car in this video. And that's because I had these that were coming in the mail and I want to put these on the car. And I know this is not like slapping on a turbo or a set of new wheels or coilovers, but this is the important stuff when you're building a project car. What holds you in place? So it looks like the lower plastic portion comes off, but what else holds you on? There's like a metal guide that it sits on. Actually, so it's got adhesive on either end. I actually don't have to take that off the plastic piece, I don't think. This smells good. It smells like fresh rubber. Our palm. I'm gonna try to rest my finger against the back side of this clip in case it goes flying, I don't lose it. Come on. Out. There you go. Ta-da! There we go. I have this plastic cover almost off, but if you look down inside here, these guys right here, it's a little metal claw with a plastic tab that goes down inside a pocket. So I have to pry this metal claw outward so the metal or the plastic tab inside here can pop outward. This is very tricky because this is old brittle plastic. Okay, got one side. Why is this one coming out weird? There we go. There you go. I didn't get the metal tab out of this one. I'm trying to do this without stabbing myself or breaking it. Got it. Just like that, right on there. And this is what you're left with, the inner mechanism that locks and unlocks your T-top. So this should only go on one way. Yep, see? Now if you look down inside here, there's these little brass screws, or zinc plated, and these guys hold in this little chrome strip that the rubber attaches to. There you go. It's off. Da-da-da-da! It's off. This somehow turned into MR2 gets an alignment, goes on first drive, gets something painted, and now gets T-tops restored video. This could have been a tutorial all on its own, but let's be honest, how many people are really looking how to change weather stripping on an MR2 on YouTube? All right, everything is all cleaned up. I put a new strip of 3M adhesive on the back side of this metal strip that's going to attach right onto this guy right here. And yeah, install. That was way more time consuming than I thought it was going to be just to replace a T-top seal. But the passenger side's done, I still gotta do the driver's side. Oh yeah, that's much better seal right there. It's much squishier than it was before. Now the only problem is this weather stripping over here and over here should probably be replaced. We'll see if it leaks though. In order for you guys to be watching this video right now when you're watching it, I have to stop and I can't do the driver's side on camera. There's no way. So I will do that one off camera. You already saw it once. It's the same thing, just on the other side of the car. Okay? Okay. Next video is on probably the Focus because I got some parts piling up for that thing. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.